Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Chris Cooper, known as the Channel Guy Trader, and I'm reporting to you live from Wall Street Trading's Miami office down in sunny South Florida. Today's date is Friday, July the 26th, 2013, and here is today's midday market update brought to you by wallstreettrading.com. Want to first start by taking a look to see how the indices are trading for the session so far here for the day. The Dow's down 83 points, the Nasdaq's down 6, the Russell 2000's down 8, the S&P's down a little over 6.5. We take a look at the bonds. TLT is up 39 cents. VIX is up 25 cents. It was up much higher, but we pulled since the markets reversed at 11 o'clock across the board. We have been pulling in on the volatility index here. Euros weak, dollars weak, commodities are weak across the board. There was risk off this morning. When I came in the office, I saw that all the commodities sold off overnight. With the SLV down 40 cents, silver, JJC copper down $1.08, GDX gold miners down 25 cents, GLD gold down $1.12, crude oil USO down 42 cents. A lot of weakness across the broad sectors here. Every sector is pretty much weak. There is one sector that's holding up pretty well today, and that is the home builders. It is at the top of the list from the change from open of my ETF list that I tracked throughout the day. The transports are back near the high of the top of the list as well. IYT, XLY for consumer discretionary, thanks to Amazon. GDX gold miners are gold miners are running up pretty nice off the opening price as well. They're near the top of the list now. So we do have some of these stocks, some of these key sectors bouncing near the highs, but the home builders is the strongest. XHB is the strongest index. The weakest index out there, a sector I should say, is the retail. XRT near the bottom of the list. Commodities are near the bottom of the list. XLP for consumer staples. XLB for material stocks. The basic material stock sector is pretty weak today, folks. Again, there's not really any bright spots in the market today that I see. KBH is trading pretty well. Looks like BTU's getting some action. CLF's getting some action for the earnings report. Amazon, Halliburton's getting some action today. Aside from that, let's go ahead and break down the charts here, starting off with the SPY, the S&P 500 ETF, down 62 cents. You can see we sold off pretty nice off the gap down that we had overnight. Sold off. Then take a look at this, folks. We opened up exactly at yesterday's opening price. So what I told the traders in our room, our mywallstreettv.com room. Again, real quick, to get access to that trading room, you want to contact me at ccooper at wallstreettrading.com. Or go to our home page and fill out the form on the right hand side. But again, what I told everybody in the room this morning here was that since we opened up at yesterday's price, we had the same opening price here. You want to use a mentality of holding above this level. You want to be long biased. Holding below this level, you want to be short biased. All right, so we broke down here on the SPY below that 168.21 level, and we sold off pretty nice all the way down to 167.50. Nice little V-shaped recovery in the markets. We have to start getting used to this. I mean, we saw the same thing happen yesterday, V-shaped recovery, and they're doing it again today. Levels to watch going forward. We have some resistance right here around this 168.40 level. Could be a little double top action or a prior support here yesterday, acting as resistance now. Acted as resistance this morning and acting as a little bit of resistance right now. All right, taking a look at the triple Qs here. Nice move off the double bottom here on the triple Qs back up towards this key 75 level. Remember, once the triple Qs could start holding above 75, that would be pretty good. Again, just to remind you guys here and maximize this grid, the triple Qs, they've been trading in a range. All right, we'll go to 10-day, 15-minute chart. Been trading in a range on the triple Qs between this level of 74.40 and then again the 75 area. If we can hold above the 75, we should be looking for a move next week towards the 75.40, get that gap fill. If we fall back inside the range, we'll be looking for a move back down towards first of all for today 74.90, but in general if we don't get above 75, we'll be looking for a move back down towards the 74.50 area, and then for today we'll be looking for a move back down towards 74.67 if we break back below this little wide range consolidation we had right here before we broke out. All right, we do have a rising moving average to watch there as well. Taking a look at the IWM. IWM led the markets down this morning. All right, pretty weak here. Gap down. Was not able to hold above the opening price here around these key levels. Broke below that little support we formed intraday yesterday and then sold off all the way to yesterday's low. So, again, another V-shaped recovery trying to take place here. But, again, there's some decent market action today on both sides of the playing field. You want to make sure you remain biased. You want to make sure that you don't remain biased on one side of the field here with the action that we're getting lately. I mean, just take a look at the closing prices, the volatility on the ES. rallied up a bit, sold off, and now all the way back up near the highs. Nasdaq rallied up a bit, sold off, now made new highs all the way back up there. All right, Russell 2000 again rallied up, sold off, climbing back up towards the highs, and then the Dow Jones sold off pretty nice, rallying back up towards the highs. As far as the ES action goes, we can show you guys how we analyze the ES and pretty much crush this trade this morning. All right, you can go to our Facebook trade to see how we trade the ES. Wall Street Trading on Facebook. 5-minute chart. I had this nice little tight range consolidation. Told the traders in the room, look. Well, first of all, I told them, look, if we don't hold above yesterday's opening price, which is this blue dotted line right there, which also almost lined up with today's opening price, we want to be short bias. So we started seeing that the market was trading a nice little range between 1679.52 and 1677.5, giving you a nice little 2-point range. All right, so we were looking for a break and hold above or break and hold below. It looks like we got that break and hold below, and we were more lean to the bearish side. One, because the consumer sentiment report came out, and if I'm not mistaken, it came out better than expected, and the market barely even moved. And at the same time, a key level that we were tracking yesterday that we talked about in the room was 1680. We said that if we don't break back above 1680, we want to look to get short. Why? Let me just bring over my hourly chart here real quick, and you'll see what I'm talking about. 1680. Why was it important? Because yesterday that was level as resistance. Once we broke above it, we back test hell. That's where we got that nice little shoot up into the close. Then this morning, overnight, they sold the markets off. Commodities were weak overnight. That kind of gave us a little mentality that the risk was going to be off this morning a little bit for the morning time there. And then we weren't able to break above 1680, and they knocked the market down. Hardcore level of support though at 1672. Take a look at this, guys. All right, this consolidation, resistance, now support. That's what caused the market to rally all the way up from 1672 all the way to a high of 1695. All right, this was back here on the 17th, and then you can see how that level came into play 2 times here. All right back in this little mattress area, like to call, nice little bed of support, a little demand zone down here on top of it. All right, so that's how the hourly chart was looking. That's how we've been tracking some of these key levels on the ES. And now we're going on the 5-minute chart. We're back inside of that area. Got rejected right there in front of 1680 again. But if we can hold above this 1677.5, guys, they may try to take us back up and make new highs, back up towards the highs. We start reversing and holding back below 1677.5. We break down. We try to rally back up and we fell. That could be the clue that they're going to try to knock us back down towards the lows here. 15-minute chart, you can see volume pretty much died out. And as you guys know, volume dies out, market floats up. And that's what it's looking like right now. As far as some trades that we were trading this morning, I really didn't do much on the equity side. A lot of traders in the room were calling out some decent trades. Again, you got to want to make your way to the room to check that out. But we are long this QCOM from 64.04. All right, nice strong stock that's back up near the highs. They sold the stock off yesterday from the gap down, and then they ride the stock up into the close. Gapped it down this morning. Nice shoot up. We were able to buy this little dip down here over 64.04, and we're looking for this to make a move back up towards the highs of the day and then back up towards 64.45. All right, so some decent action there, and that's our little 15-minute chart. Let me zoom in for you guys a bit. Sorry about that. And our hourly chart looking pretty good for a move up. So let's see. Nice long candle, tight range, kind of flagging out right there. Let's see if we can get that push up. All right, and we also identified a seller that was at 64 holding the price down, but once he lifted, that's when we got that nice little pop up. And again, we read the tape in the room, so if you want to get better at reading the tape, you want to make yourself to the room as well. Aside from that, folks, have a great day. Everything's working out pretty well for us over here. We shorted the ES in the morning, and too bad we didn't reverse it. But we shorted the ES in the morning, caught this nice move, and so far we've just been hanging out, taking some long trades and trading these strong stocks. Have a great day, folks. Catch you guys later. Cheers. Enjoy your weekend.